Do I have it in me for one more? Let's just look at it. Climbing rope fiber. This is vexing. Where are we? Still at House Von Tassen. I could supply you immediately with any length of rope. And in a variety of widths and colors too. I hardly need anything so extravagant. I can make something better anyways. You don't need to create everything, Anataeus. No, it's fine. I have an idea for how the fiber should work. It's possible the alchemist is rather enjoying himself. Even without smiling. Well. And we have one. Cool. I'm running a little bit low on brain power after completing a couple of them pretty well. I want to give it a shot, but I think it's just so I feel like these kinds of games do well when they kind of marinate a little bit. So if I try to do it, I'll probably come back and be like, well, and it'll be a lot faster than starting from scratch. I like the little symbol. Oops. Well, we know what the rest of that looks like. This is my initial thought. Bond it twice. Have a glyph here and here. So when it gets pushed out. Then it turns to salt. Gripper wise. And they're bonded this way. Those infinity dots remind me so much of school. With all the math and the how infinite that can be. Somehow it feels more fun gamified. So it would bond here. Be shoved through one more. This can help move this one. And then I'll have to grab this somehow. So it can go as far as here with this setup. If I go here, it gets tricky to move things side to side. It would have to be here. Oh, they can be connected. That's kind of cool. I didn't realize it would make a closed shape like that. Huh. Move from here to here. But it also need to load this up. One, two, three tracks are still cheaper than a piston. Right, 15, 35, yeah. Because I think this will also need it. It'll load this. This will move up and down. Grab this. This will help bond it through. I think this is better than I could have expected. That is the best spot for both of them to start. We'll see which one takes longer. And have that one go second, but we'll start with one. I think that's all this is gonna do. So 2 is gonna take longer. There's a lot more to do. Let's just proofread this really quick. Yeah, that's all this is doing. Let's move this out of the way for now. 2 is definitely gonna go first. And it wants to load this up first. Hopefully it doesn't get in the way of what's happening with this stuff, or else it might have to go around the other side. Oh, it immediately bonds. So that's why we can't do that. Something's wrong with the iteration. I think it might work maybe once and then it won't work again. Start again. Yeah. So I was right. 2 grabbing it immediately. It's not a good idea. Let's go the other way. Whoops, that's definitely wrong. This happens once. It's not going to be How do you make it a cycle? Because then this spot is going to be needed. This is not the right way to go about this. Man, I felt so smug. I was like, I'm tired and I still can do so much. This is not the right way. The easier thing is to make the bar and then shove it through this. Not try to separate doing the bar pieces. Do I delete this so I don't poison my next fresh attempt? Or do I leave it? I think I'll end up remaking it anyway, so let's not soil the next attempt. Okay. I haven't been streaming as often as I feel like I could be. I'm trying to figure out what my schedule is, to be quite honest. I'm trying to figure out what works for me, what doesn't work for me. I feel like I'm definitely new to this space of Twitch, and it makes for a lot of yeah, just new interactions is all. I haven't been able to stream recently, which is fine. Except for the fact that I feel like I am not quite doing everything that I could be doing. Yeah, it's definitely new to streaming in general. Trying to figure out what my schedule is gonna be and figuring out what's normal for me. Yeah, because just in general, life comes up and it's gonna be the way it's gonna be. Yeah, I've thought about this particular puzzle for a little bit, but haven't had the chance to stream everything how I want it to be. I think eventually I'll find a streaming schedule that works best. For now, I'm trying to figure out what it's gonna be, just in my normal day-to-day, like, office job type crap. Let's just work with this. My first thought here with this whole setup was that 2 and 3 were gonna give us our salt, and then 1 was kind of drag the whole thing. But let's play the system as if it weren't. This alone gives me the thought that after putting 1 over, it can hold on to it and go 1 here. Yeah, and from here, let go. I guess 2 could also go back to where it's coming from. Pick up, go clockwise. Let's see what that looks like. Let's have this wait a little bit. See what happens. I just feel like this whole section could be done with a different gripper. So let's just play through it again. And let's not restart. Or wait quite yet. After it's here, the 3rd track needs to go over 1. At 1. Let's see how that goes. And this definitely needs to wait. Two is the one. I keep pressing escape instead of tab. Two actually needs to bond here with one, which means that one should go first and push this one back. So this is where I started. Three is going all the way over. And from here, it can really just go plus, plus, plus for a bit. Run it through the calcification, the salt glyphs. And I think let it go from there. It needs to bond horizontally. Did not think about that. We have this that it could go through. Let's move this over once. Throw this here and see what needs to be edited. Plus, plus. Add one more plus, see what happens. It actually needs to stay one before. Because it needs to sit here. Go back to where it started. Let's play this and see what happens. Okay. I'm right on average in terms of area, but didn't quite hit the cost or the cycles. Cycles is definitely the way that I put the third piston. I feel like this definitely could be replaced. Let's see if this does any better in terms of the efficiency. Okay, at least this time I'm slightly lower in the cycles and the area. The cost is slightly higher. No. The cost is the same. With lower cycles, solid. It was because last time I used a piston instead of this third extra arm. This doesn't go that far. Let's do it one more time to have it take off that 5. I wonder if I could bring it down in editing because 2 has to go there and back. No. Let's move on. Yeah, I can fiddle with the different levels of efficiency after, but for right now, I want to finish the overall campaign, and bringing down the cycles is good enough for me right now. I feel like if I want to go back, I can start fiddling with the cost. Yeah, but it did take off the extra 5 gold. Yeah. Alright, onward. Who knew that creating rope fiber could be so fascinating? It's not something I imagine they teach at alchemy school. Strong and resilient, yet light and easy to carry. I say better rope has never been created. He's really quite absorbed. It's a shame most alchemists think work like this is beneath them. Imagine how different the world could be if we applied ourselves to problems like this one. On to warming tonic.